when 5 grams of more salt reacts completely with 50 ml of 0.1 normal potassium permanganate solution in acid medium, we need to find out the percentage purity of the sample of more salt taken. Now we know the basic idea that two substances always react in the ratio of their equivalent masses. Means definitely in this one also the number of equivalents of the more salt should be equal to the number of equivalents of this potassium permanganate solution. So for more salt, when mass is given, how we will calculate number of equivalents? It is nothing but weight upon gram equivalent weight. Then when volume and normality are given, how we will calculate number of equivalents? It is nothing but normality into volume in liters. That is equal to number of equivalents. So the weight of more salt is given as 5. The gram equivalent of more salt, it is 392. It is same as that of the gram molecular mass because the X factor is 1 for the more salt. And this is equal to normality, which is given as 0.1, and the volume given as 50 milliliters. So it is 50 upon 1000. So here, as we are calculating, as the question is given as the percentage purity of the sample of more salt, it means that the total 5 grams taken originally is not pure, isn't it? Means out of these 5 grams, only some part is pure and remaining contains some impurities which cannot react with this potassium permanganate. So that is the reason why now I am not taking the 5 here. I will take the value as X. Suppose if we get the final answer as 5, it means the entire 5 grams is involved in the complete reaction and that percentage purity becomes 100. As none of the option is 100%. So definitely it is an impure sample where we get the value definitely less than 5. So now solve it. That is weight is equal to 392 into 0.1 into 5 by 100. We will be getting the value as equal to 1.96 grams. See here, originally we took 5 grams, but out of the 5 grams, only 1.96 grams is sufficient for reacting with this 0.1 normal 50 milliliters of potassium permanganate solution. So how you will calculate the percentage purity? 5 grams of the sample contains 1.96 grams of more salt. So 100 grams of the sample contain how much? It is 100 upon 5 multiplied by 1.96 and you get the value as equal to 39.2%. I repeat here, always any two substances react in the ratio of their equivalent masses. That means the number of equivalents of one substance should be equal to the number of equivalents of the other substance. If at all the entire mass of more salt react with this potassium permanganate, it means that is 100% pure. So from the options itself, it is very clear that it is not 100% pure. Out of that 5 grams, only certain quantity of the more salt will react with the given quantity of potassium permanganate, and that value found to be 1.96. So out of 5 grams, only 1.96 is the more salt present. Remaining is impurity. So calculating the percentage, we get it as 39.2%, which is there in option B.